All right, lock in. It trailer. Welcome to Deary. Bert the Turtle says duck and cover.
Never even found a ball.
From what? From nukes? Because the Cold War? From nukes. If a nuclear bomb drops, you ducking and covering under your school table, you're cooked. You're dying. That's not doing anything. Even like a missile. Like, if they fucking strike the school, everyone's dead. That's a real fact. Bert the Turtle says duck and cover was a real thing. No. Oh my God.
Dum dum, beetle dum dum, beetle dum dum, beetle dum dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he
Holy f***, this is like dystopian. Oh my God.
never got hurt. He knew
Did the government put this out?
just what to do. He ducked and cover, ducked and cover.
He did what we all must learn to do. You
And you
and you and you.
duck and cover.
We all know the atomic bomb
Yes, dude, the atomic bomb. The atomic bomb. You're f***ing hiding under your desk. That's the same shit. You ever see the dumb shit they do when a plane goes down? Like, have you ever been on a plane and you'll like, you go through those pan flips in front of your, if you're ever bored, go through the pan flips in front of your fucking seat. And it'll be like, oh, shove your head between your legs. Buddy, if the plane's going down, I'm saying my last words. Okay? If my Spirit Airlines flight starts fucking barrel rolling out of the sky 30,000 feet above, me shoving my head between my legs ain't fucking saving my life. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm accepting that I'm dead. Okay?
is very dangerous.
Oh my God, Bert the Turtle. Yeah, on the atomic bomb. Make sure to hide under your wooden desk.
Since it may be used against us, we must get ready for it, just as we are ready for many other dangers that are around us all the time. Fire is a danger. It can burn whole buildings if someone is careless. But we are ready for fires. We have a fine fire department to put out the fire, and you have fire drills in your school so you know what...
Bro, did y'all ever have, like, earthquake drills and shit? Where you had to hide under your, like, elementary school table? Even then, I remember going, no way if this building falls on top of me, my fucking table, that one of the legs is always too short, and it goes like this. That in your chair, that, yo, off topic, that's the most annoying thing in the fucking world. When you had one of those fucking plastic chairs, and it's like one of the legs was too short, and you're just going like this. The whole time. Actually, sometimes it was fun when you were bored to try and balance on like two of them. Anyways, no way that table's saving your ass. Like fucking, I feel like if I stood on that table, it would collapse.
Automobiles can be dangerous, too. They sometimes cause bad accidents, but we are ready. We have safety rules that car drivers and people who are walking must obey.
Bro, no way this is from the 50s. Those were the cars in the 50s. Why? I feel like if you took this picture, I would think this is like a traffic guy. I would think this is like 1920.
Drivers and people who are walking must obey. Now, we must be ready for a new danger, the atomic bomb.
Yeah, about on the same level as a car. You know, a car crash. You know, cars are scary. Another danger, kids, the atomic bomb.
First, you have to know what happens when an atomic bomb explodes. You will know when it comes. We hope it never comes.
Like this kid right here, bro. Are you fucking... You'll know when it comes? You're not gonna know shit! Your ass is dead! What? I would be sitting here, I'd go, oh, what's that bright? And then I evaporated. Evaporated. I don't exist anymore. No part of me is here. Even if you're outside of the blast radius, okay, you're gonna fucking die of radiation poisoning in fucking 2 days. You're gonna be literally, it's gonna be like one of those cartoons where I'm just bones. All my flesh singed.
It looks something like this. There is a bright...
Oh my God, they were showing kids the atomic bomb blasts in fucking elementary school.
Flash, brighter than the sun, brighter than anything you've ever seen. If you were not ready and did not know what to do, it could hurt you in different ways. It could knock you down hard or throw you against a tree or a wall. It is such a big explosion, it can smash in buildings and knock signboards over and break windows all over town. But if you duck and cover like Bert, you will be much safer.
Oh my God, they were showing people this? They were showing people this? After they fucking bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki and fucking killed like 200,000 fucking people in 2 bombs, they were like, yeah, just get on your hands and knees and put your fucking hands over your spine. You'll be fine.
You know how bad sunburn can feel. The atomic
Oh my God, are we going to relate it to sunburn?
bomb flash could
Radiation poisoning?
burn you worse than a terrible sunburn, especially where you're not covered. Now, you and I don't have shells to crawl into like Bert the Turtle, so we have to cover up in our own way. First, you duck, and then you cover. And very tightly, you cover the back of your neck and your face. Duck and cover underneath a table.
I feel like I'm getting advice to not get eaten by a grizzly bear. Like, this is what they would tell you when you're like, hey, if a brown bear starts fucking mauling you, cover your neck so you don't die. I would never assume this is what they're... Yeah, you gotta make sure you have your SPF fucking 80 on for when the nuclear blast hits.
Or desk, or anything else close by. In Betty's school, they are talking about the atomic bomb, too. Betty is asking her teacher, how can we tell when the atomic bomb may explode?
When you look to your left and you see a bright light and then you're dead. That's how you'll know. When you go, oh, what's that? Dead.
And her teacher is explaining that there are 2 kinds of attack, with warning and without any warning. We think that most of the time we will be warned before the bomb explodes, so there will be time for us to get into our homes, schools, or some other safe.
Get into your homes, brother. Chat. You get a notification on your phone right now from the U.S. government that says, hey, atomic bomb dropping in 5 minutes. Are you trying to do something? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, depending on if they were like, hey, it's going to hit here. If you're in your basement, you'll live. I'll be like, okay, you know, maybe I'll try to fucking like hide in a bathtub or something. But if they're like, yeah, nuclear bombs hit New Jersey, I'm going, okay, I'm dead. So might as well, you know, cue a game of Marvel Rivals. No. I would probably just start like saying goodbye to people because that's realistically what's going down. I jork it to Emma Frost Futa one last time. Okay.
Place. Our civil defense workers and our men in uniform will do everything they can to warn us before enemy planes can bring a bomb near us. You may be in your schoolyard playing when the signal comes.
Holy fuck, that would be so scary. Oh my God. Did they have to do nuclear bomb drills in the 60s? Or the 50s? Bro, imagine hearing that outside.
That signal means to stop.
Did they tell them it was a drill? Because that's what I hate. Have you ever do drills in school and they won't tell you it's a drill? And you're like, is this shit serious? And the teacher's just like... And they're stone cold Steve Austin. They're lying to your ass. No? Yeah, dude, imagine, though, you do a fucking drill. They don't tell you it's a drill. I'd be like, dude, we're about to die.
Stop whatever you are doing.
Leave your backpack? Nah, I'd grab my backpack.
And get to the nearest safe place fast.
I've said that, though. I remember when I was in high school and we had, like, fire drills, I was like, I'm grabbing my backpack. I was like, I'm not leaving my shit. Like, unless the fire's literally right next to me, I'm grabbing my stuff, you know? If it's on the other side of the building and I got like 10 minutes to get out, what am I going to fucking leave all my stuff? Now I'm just burning money.
Atomic bomb can come at any time, no matter.
All right, let's be real, though. You hear that siren, there ain't no single file line. You hear that siren, you'd be running.
Always remember.
Running or just you'd sit down. You'd be like, there's no point.
Remember, The flash of an atomic bomb can come at any time, no matter where you may be. You might be out playing at home when the warning comes. Then be sure to get into the house fast, where your parents have fixed a safe place for you to go. If you are not close to home when you hear the warning, go to the nearest safe cover. Know where you are to go, or ask an older person to help you.
Ask an older person to help me. They're not helping me for shit. If I heard ooh, and I woke up to that 65-year-old man next to me, I'm like, hey, he's gonna go suck a dick. Get the fuck out of here. It's everybody for themselves at that point. Nobody's like, by all means, if you walk down here and take a left, then bust a right, then bust another left and another right, you'll be able to go to a public restroom at the local 7-Eleven. There's probably going to be some good cover there.
You know the places marked with the S sign? They're safe places.
Okay, well, this kid's an idiot if they had to ask the adult where the public shelter was when there was a sign 5 feet ahead of them.
To go when you hear the alarm. If there is a warning, you will hear it before the bomb explodes. But sometimes, and this is very, very important, sometimes the bomb might explode without any warning.
Oh my God, where have I heard that? Where have I heard that? Is that like a TikTok audio? Oh my God. Nah, I've heard that. Why have I heard that?
Then sometimes the bomb might explode without any warning.
Is that from Fallout?
Then
Did Fallout rip that? Well, this isn't from Fallout. Fallout would have taken it.
First thing we would know about it would be the flash. And that means duck and cover fast, wherever you are. There's no
Fucking cover fast. I'm in the middle of a field. Oh, shit. I'd probably just watch it.
time to look around or wait. Be like Bert. When there is a flash, duck and cover, and do it fast. Here are some older boys showing what to do if the flash comes when you are not in the classroom. This is what to do if you should be in a corridor. You duck and cover tight against the wall this way. Remember to keep your face in the back of
and then the wall will fall on top of you.
your neck covered tightly. Try to fall away from windows or doors with glass in them. Then, if the glass breaks and flies through the air, it won't cut you. You might be...
I mean, we're worried about getting fucking micro glass cuts right now? Are you serious?
Here they are on their way to school on a beautiful spring day. But no matter where they go or what they do, they always try to remember what to do if the atom bomb explodes right then. It's a bomb. Duck and cover.
You're not reacting like that. Unless they drill it in their head. Chat, you see that big-ass flash, you're going to go, huh, what's that? You're going to turn your head. You're not going to see the flash and go, that's the nuclear bomb, and immediately fucking jump dive to the fucking brick wall next to you.
Paul and Patty know what to do.
Why are we watching this? We were watching a trailer for it, and then now I'm just watching this video.
Paul covered the back of his head so that he wouldn't be burned. And Patty covered herself with the coat she was carrying.
Yeah, the coat. The old coat that's flammable.
They knew how to duck and cover. They acted right away when the flash came. If they had been at this doorway when the bomb flashed, Paul and Patty would have ducked and covered this way, like this girl. Heavy doorways are a good place to duck and cover. She will be safer, too.
Bro, did the government actually, like, say this shit because they thought it would help? Or is this literally just, like, a fucking effort to make the public not terrified of getting blown up by a nuke? Because none of this is keeping you alive. I would get in a fridge. I'm pretty sure a fridge is actually a bad... That's like a movie trope, right? What movie is that from? That's not actually going to save you. You would singe alive. Like, the best place that you could go is, like, a gun safe. Something that's, like, temperature insulated. If you get in a fridge, which is flammable and has, like, coolant and all this other shit, like, you would just burn. Like, it would make you more likely to die.
Here's Tony
Indiana Jones.
going to his Cub Scout meeting. Tony knows the bomb can explode any time of the year, day or night. He is ready for it. Duck and cover.
I mean, talk about anxiety, dude. They were fucking drilling this into kids' heads in the fucking 50s. He knows every day, every night. So he's just, like, always head on a swivel, just waiting for a fucking bright flash. Imagine having anxiety in the fucking 50s. And every day you're at school, they're like, hey, if a nuke drops right now, make sure to fucking drop to the floor.
Atta boy, Tony. That flash means act fast. Tony knows that it helps to get to any kind of cover. This wall was close by, so that's where he ducked and covered. We must know how to duck and cover in the school bus or in any other bus or streetcar. Duck and cover. Don't wait. Duck away from the windows fast. The glass may break and fly through the air and cut you.
I can't believe... I've never heard of this. I can't believe this is real.
No matter where we live, in the city or the country, we must be ready
If you're in the country, you're probably chilling. If you're in the middle of nowhere,
all the time for
it's unlikely they would be dropping a nuke on
the
you.
atomic bomb. Duck and cover. That's the...
Like, realistically, if nukes were to ever drop on the U.S. right now, they're dropping everywhere that's populated or militaristic. Like, even if you live in the middle of nowhere, if you live near a military base or nuclear silos, you're dead. But they're going to blow up D.C., they're going to blow up New York City, they're going to blow up L.A., San Diego, Miami, Orlando. They're blowing up, like, every big city in the U.S. And then just all the military bases.
the first thing to do.
Oh, New Jersey, I'm cooked. New Jersey, that's why, like, whenever, I remember way back, we had a conversation about nuclear bombs. They're like, oh, what are you doing? I'm accepting that I'm dead. In New Jersey, you are near D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. All of those fucking places are getting bombs dropped on them. New Jersey's off the board. Like Chief Keef said, that shit's getting wiped off the fucking planet, dude. That's not even on the map anymore. Everyone in New Jersey's dead.
The next important thing to do after that is to stay covered until the danger is over. Yes, we must all get ready now.
Until the danger's over? What are you going to sit in that position for fucking 40 years? The nuclear fallout?
We know how to save ourselves if the atomic bomb ever explodes near us.
Yeah, that's how they'll save themselves. What are the fucking comments on this video? What are we supposed to do when you see the flash? Not if, when. When I watched this film in grade school in the 50s, I believed I'd soon be dead, crispy fried. I just watched again here and laughed so hard I couldn't finish. My teacher's playing this next week. The PTSD from Shipwrecked is not ready for hearing that song in school. Lightning storms must have been entertaining in the 50s. Dude, literally, kids probably going, ah! People make fun of these old civil defense films, but you have to remember a lot of these, especially this one, would be shown in schools. They were made for children. Make sure that they didn't scare the children. Then just don't tell them. Don't tell them about nuclear bombs. Keep them closeted from everything that's going on. Like, at that, why are we telling them that the nuke's going to drop? Just tell them nothing. Let them live in La La Land when they're 6. And then if they end up getting fucking singed alive, they end up getting singed alive. Like, they would find out? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like if I was a parent in the 50s, I'd be like, yeah, dude, the bomb drops, you're dead. I'd shoot him straight. I'd be like, Timmy, let me keep it a stack with you, okay? Bomb drops, you see that flash? You got about 3 seconds to say your goodbyes in your conscious brain before you don't exist anymore. Oh, my God. Love how the civil defense worker completely unscathed helps the little girl get onto the bike and send him on his way as if nothing happened. Too bad the people of Pompeii didn't have this info. Oh, my God. Right. We'll watch like 1 or 2 videos, then we're gonna...